I'm out running. I'm breathing hard, but it's so beautiful. It's a little bit late, so the lighting condition isn't optimal, but it's a great day to test an action camera, and especially today I'm testing my Action 4, which just got a new update, supposed to increase the image quality from 30 frames a second and below. So maybe it's even better. And I turned off low light enhancement just because I don't want the camera to switch between 8-bit and 10-bit. The lighting condition isn't that bad, so it should work pretty good. And of course I have my Action Ace Pro with me with HDR turned off, just to compare them in these kinds of beautiful location. It's so wonderful. I'm gonna run a couple of kilometers. This is a pretty hard course, hard trail, a lot of up and down, but it's so nice. So let's keep going, and you can tell me what you think about the image quality, especially from the Action 4. Is it better than before? So let's keep running. Yeah, so what do you think so far? Is the Action 4 better than before with the latest update? I'm gonna show you all the updates on it. It's a pretty big update actually. I didn't think so the first time when I saw it, but supposed to do a lot, and of course they always fix bugs. But how does it compare to the Ace Pro? This is an optimal lighting condition for any action camera, but this is the reason why you have an action camera, so you can use it even in low light. So, and the lighting condition isn't bad, but not optimal for a small little camera with a small sensor. And these two cameras has exactly the same sensor size, and but they produce pretty different image. Yeah, you have HDR on the Ace Pro, but sometimes the HDR looks kind of bad, strange. You get a strange look on your face, but of course it increases the details a lot, especially in good lighting condition. But the main reason why I like the Action 4 better than the Ace Pro is the 10-bit color and the more true colors you have on the Action 4. That's the simplest reason for me. But of course you like what you like. I see a lot of people that are watching my videos. Some people love the Ace Pro and some people love the Action 4. And that's the reason why I'm doing this and showing these cameras. Because I'm completely honest and I don't want to favorite either camera. I think actually that sometimes the Ace Pro looks way better than the Action 4, and sometimes the Action 4 looks way better than the Ace Pro. So I'm looking forward to see what kind of cameras that are coming later this year. Maybe the Action 5, maybe an update on the Ace Pro. You never know. And that's what I really enjoy about this, because you constantly get better and better cameras. And my god, cameras have come so far. It's just amazing to think about. Not a couple of years ago we were struggling with pretty bad image quality, and no camera did work in lighting conditions like this. But now these cameras perform so good, and it's just fantastic that you actually can get 10 bits and also a true log profile on a small little action camera. And it's going to be fun to see how the image quality is from the Action 4 since I turned off the low light enhancement. And the reason why I'm doing that is because I want to have a constantly 10 bits on the Action 4. So let's keep running. This was great. Only 3K so far. I'm not halfway done. So let's do this. So far guys, I have no idea which camera is better than the other. The screen on the Ace Pro is just amazing. You can see so much more. The screen on the Action 4 is tiny, but still, if you're so close like this, it's absolutely possible to see yourself. And I can't wait to see how the image quality is from the Ace Pro. Like I said, I turned off the low light enhancement, so you only get 10-bit. Medium sharpness, 30 frames a second. And like I told you, DJI just got us a new firmware update for the Action 4. It's supposed to increase the image quality, 30 frames and below. But on the screen, the Ace Pro looks way better. But my experience so far is actually that the Action 4 has better image quality than the Ace Pro. Sometimes the Ace Pro gives you a lot of more details, it just seems like that. But I think that it's because of the image processing and the way you do it with the AI chip. But the Action 4 gives us the most natural and normal color. But this is with HDR turned off on the Ace Pro. I'm going to turn it on so we can see how that compares. Let's do that now. So now guys, you can see the difference. This is HDR turned on the Ace Pro. I bet my skin color looks kind of strange. You can see a lot of structures and wrinkles on my face. But the Action 4 gives you more natural and normal image quality. Maybe it looks a little bit softer, but it looks more natural. That's my opinion. And I can't wait to see if the image quality is improved so much that everybody else is saying. But this is my complete honest review out in the forest, out in the woods. This is what you're going to use an action camera for. Actually using it as an action camera, running and doing activities. That's the point of an action camera. Yeah, you can maybe make a really beautiful video with an action camera in excellent lighting condition, where the lighting is just perfect all the time. But this is the normal thing to do with an action camera, and this is where the action camera needs to perform. So this is HDR turn on. Let's keep running. That's why I'm here, to train and run. So let's go. And I'm gonna keep HDR turn on now so we can see how that is compared to the other image. But I'm gonna still have the low light enhancement off on the Action 4 because the lighting condition isn't that bad. So it shouldn't be any problem. But if it gets any darker, I need to do something, of course. So let's keep running. And it's kind of funny guys, on my Garmin watch is telling me to slow down. It's not often that happens, and the reason I think is because I've been training for almost a week straight, running every day, and my watch is telling me to have a rest day tomorrow, and I'm gonna have a rest day tomorrow because you can't push yourself every single day. But in my opinion, it's no problem to run at least 5 times a week. And this is my journey to better health and better mental health, physical and mentally. And I'm planning to do some ultra runs. That's my main goal. Not this year, but maybe next year, as long as my knees are keeping up with me and don't get me any trouble, because you can really feel it when you're running. But the goal is of course to get down in weight, and if you're not that heavy, it's so much easier for your body to handle the training and handle your weight, especially my knees. So that's my main goal. But this is just fantastic. So what do you think? This is HDR turned on the Ace Pro. The lighting condition is okay, so it's going to be fun to see how the image is side by side with the Action 4 and the Ace Pro. We have 2 kilometers left. We're going to keep on running and enjoy the last 15 minutes. So let's go. Yeah guys, as you can see, I'm down by the water. It's so beautiful here. It's so nice, but it's starting to get darker. And how is the details in the sky? I can see on the Ace Pro it's a lot of details actually. But I can also see details on the Action 4. It looks a little bit darker on the screen, but you can adjust the light a little bit, the shadows, because you have a lot more information to work with since it's 10-bit, so it should be possible to adjust it. But this is HDR, and as you possibly can see, I'm sweating a lot, but we're getting close to the car now. This was really fun to test this camera today, and I can't wait to see how the actual image quality is on the Action 4. Everybody's talking about this update. They increased the image quality so much, but the reviews I've seen so far, a lot of them are in bright light, excellent lighting conditions, and filming different things just to see how the details is. But like I said earlier in this video, this is where you're going to use your action camera out and in different weather conditions. Of course, we have beautiful days in Norway too. This is more typical spring weather, a little bit overcast, not perfect lighting conditions. But this is what you usually get when you're out training and running and using your camera as it's supposed to be used as an action camera. So I hope you enjoy this review, this quick test. Nothing special, I just want to see how the image quality is and why not test it against the Ace Pro. Yeah, it was fun. So I'm gonna run the last kilometers, speed it up a little bit, and tell me what you think. Was it wrong of me to turn off the low light enhancement on the Action 4? Like I said, the reason is I want the best possible image quality, but maybe it can do something about the stabilization. I don't know yet, hopefully not. But this is 10-bit versus 8-bit Action 4 against Ace Pro. Exactly the same sensor size, more or less of the same cameras. They process the image totally different. And like I said earlier in the video, I like the colors on the Action 4 better than the Ace Pro, but that doesn't mean that the Ace Pro is a bad camera. It isn't at all. And sharpness is set to exactly the same. Some people has criticized me for having the sharpness not equal, but this is the same setting on both camera. Auto white balance, standard color profile, everything is the same. That's the point of this video. So thank you so much for watching. Tell me what you think down in the description, and of course give me a thumb up and subscribe, and please watch my videos. I have a lot of them, so check out my channel, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.